Hola, YouTube. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's hot. Alright, I just got through taking care of some business. Oh, don't put your hand in front of the camera. Uh, I was out here working out. Can you see me sweating? Ooh, that girl be sweating. Anyhow, I'm done with that. So, let me show y'all what's going on in the garden. Alright, so y'all can see the beets getting pretty tall. That one beet right there getting big. There was another one out here somewhere, but I don't know. I think that's it right there, that little bitty. But whatever. Um, Slugs was kind of getting to my strawberries a little bit, so I had to put some salt out here, and that slowed them down quite a bit. Uh, I do got some pretty ones out here. They're not ready yet, but yeah, I had the slugs was just, see, they kind of got that one a little bit, but um, that's the only con I can see the planting in the ground. Slugs getting them. I thought the squirrels was gonna get them, but it is what it is. Look, hey, that ain't a cat bed. It's not a bathing location either. Mats for my truck. I was out here cleaning them. I'm listening to Mac Miller. Let me try not to be singing on it, because I can't sing at all. Period. So I got some. I forget what cold crop I planted right there. That's coming up, but yeah, that's coming up. Kale steadily getting taller. It's pretty much as tall as me now. This is 2 cloves of garlic that I did. I got one big clove instead of, some regular heads, but hey, I'll take it. Then I had some more cold crops I planted. I just threw seeds down, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I don't know what it is. This is the kale-let. Y'all see how big it's getting? It's getting big pretty quick. That's beets there. I really need to cut this comfrey, but the bees been loving the flower, so that's why I haven't cut it. But it's shading it, so I need to cut it. Maybe I'll just cut one section at a time, or maybe I'll just cut that and leave those, but whatever. My corn, you can see my corn is doing really good. I think that's because it's never really getting dry down there. My celery right there is starting to go to seed, but them collards is looking good. That's another collard plant. Those are volunteers from seeds that fell. I'm gonna plant something else in that bed when I get a lot of this. This was the peas. They finally done. It's too hot for them here now. Rosemary, see my poke salad grew back up. I'm gonna cut that back down. I'm gonna harvest that one more time, and then I'm done with that. This is another cold crop. I planted this one. I don't know I forgot what it was. But my little $1.50 potatoes that I got from Walmart, they starting to come up. That's just one little set of them. By the way, these mustards, y'all see all these flowers? So these are red mustards, and they got flowers on them. And you can see as I go down here, the ones at the bottom, these were the first flowers to get pollinated. So if you look, you can see there. See how that one is much bigger than, say, this one way up here. So like I said, it takes a little while for the seeds to develop in there, but just let them do their thing. And plus, it'll bring bees to the yard. It's so early, a lot of this stuff don't have flowers. Like my tomatoes don't have flowers, my peas. But the bees will come for this and the comfrey and the fruit trees, and that'll get them started coming here. And that way, when that stuff get ready, they'll already be familiar with coming here. Plus, it might encourage them. I think some of these bees probably got hives, probably back there in them woods back there, which is all good with me. That spinach there. I sowed the seeds. The spinach came up really quick, but it's just slowly getting bigger. These right in here is doing the best, but I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I think I'm just gonna leave that for spinach. You can kind of see my beans is going crazy. The strike are pole beans, so they will climb. And the tomatoes, they in a race with the beans. They refuse to be shaded out, so that's good. These are some more strikes over here. This is not this many plants. It looks like a lot of plants, but it's really not. I think that's like 5 plants, and that's probably 4. Just a lot of leaves, a lot of leaves. Over here, I'm pretty sure this is a current tomato plant that volunteered from last year, but this is a beet. I'm not gonna pull it. I'm gonna leave it. These are native blackberries coming up. I gotta stop them. I got some more beets in there. I put some squash seeds in there. That's carrot that finally germinated. I put those seeds in a long time ago, and I didn't think they was gonna germinate. I had that one to germinate and one other one. I'm gonna leave it, but I don't think I'm gonna get no carrot out of that. The oregano looks amazing. I need to cut it and harvest some and dry it, or either I might cut it, bundle it, and sell it. My street pretty busy, so a lot of times I can put a sign out here and people will stop. So, I can sit on my porch and people will stop and buy that right quick, and then I can be done with that because I done did it several times. Like I said, this here poke salad, weed, it grows ridiculous. No fertilizer, no nothing, just water. And let me see if I can show y'all the base. Look how many stems is down there. I took off 4, and it looked like 8 came back. And I mean, that's a matter of 2 weeks. 2 weeks, that's all. My roses, they almost done with the first bloom, but they'll start blooming again. These are some bunching onions. I got bunching onions. There's some clover in there too, but I ain't worried about the clover. These peas here is pretty much dying. I don't have nothing planted in there. See how pretty my corn is. You can see how tall this comfrey and stuff is. Here's my other section of corn. These is my lady cream peas. They looking good. They'll climb that too. So there's that. Let's see what else we got going on. Chives with flowers. That's mulberry. That's a white one. That's a mulberry. I got another mulberry in there. It's not dead. It actually is living. I thought it was dead, but it's not. These beans, nothing in there yet. They pretty much done. I'm gonna collect the seed off of them. I'm just not gonna harvest the peas. This is onions, as you can tell. But they don't get a big bulb. You use them more for the tops, but this was the sickly looking onions. They don't look that hot. But oh well. These onions look better. These are Egyptian walking onions. They look better. Here's my cinnamon vine plant. I think all of them, but one. No, all of them came up in this one. And they are already starting to vine out. Those over there too. So I got to find a place to put them in the ground so they can climb up something. Let me show y'all the seeds that I started. So I got a melon, one that has germinated. I'm sure some other ones gonna germinate. They just haven't come up yet. None of my peppers or tomatoes have come up, but the Burgess and the Buttercup, they have both come up like gangbusters. They look beautiful. So honestly, I'm gonna get them in the ground before long. But I got some new additions to the garden. I went in Tractor Supply, going to go get something for the cats. And when I walked in the door, they had this big sign that said clearance. I'm like, oh, what's this? They had 1 jostaberry, 3 or 4 red gooseberries, and 3 or 4 of the white gooseberries. So I got 2 of the red, 2 of the white, and the 1 jostaberry. So these 2 are green gooseberries in here. I got 2 in this pot. And let me see. This is the jostaberry because it don't have thorns. And then I got this one and that one. And they all living. The reason why they don't sell is they was kind of sickly looking. But since I have brought them here, the green you see is new. So all of that is new growth or whatever. That's not looking too hot, but I'm not worried about it. I only paid like $2 for each one and $3 for the jostaberry. Here's my persimmon. It did drop a lot of the fruit, but it does still have some persimmons on here. So maybe I get some fruit. I knew this tree couldn't carry all the fruit that was on here though, because it was just freaking covered. And this tree just don't have enough foliage to carry all that fruit. But I'm hoping that what's on here will stay. The apple tree, I do got 2 apples. See if I can get that. There we go. That's one. It's one on the other side. I don't expect it to do much. These apple trees don't have another apple to pollinate, so them apples generally be terrible. They usually like fall off. There's a peach and a fly on my hand. By the way, these little things, I haven't got bit by no mosquitoes, because it's supposed to repel mosquitoes and flies and gnats. But the flies been all over me. Something ain't right. The verdict's still out on these bands. Here's another one. I think a bird pecked that. Something happened to it. It got damaged. But this tree has a nice amount of fruit. There's 3 peaches, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I know some people's trees is way more loaded down than this, but keep in mind, mine's in a container. And it's actually in a kind of shady spot. Pear tree is doing fine. I'm finding out some pears. I had an instance, birds pecking on my pears, man. I mean, just pecking the snot out of them, but they all right. They doing all right. This is a big one here. But I got pears just all over. Grapes looking good. Nothing really to see there. The blackberries. They got berries. Now, I don't know how big these berries gonna get. They so small. But maybe that's just because it's the first year. I got 4 little blueberries, and I'm watching them like a hawk, because I don't want the birds to get there. My figs, look at that. But y'all know how the figs do. If you don't have any figs and you want a fruit tree that's easy, get a fig. It thrives on neglect, or mulberries, them too. That's why I finally got me some mulberries. My kumquat is finally putting out new growth. I guess it's gonna bloom, but maybe bloom a little later. But my orange though, y'all see all them oranges? That's 4 right there. I mean, the tree is just covered with oranges. Just covered. I mean, it don't make no sense how many oranges on this tree. So, like I said, 2 years ago when I got oranges, that was that was the best taste of oranges I ever tasted in my life. This is my free lawnmower I just got that I'm gonna fix. Y'all check out my other channel. And if you want to see me fix that, and if you want to see me not die tripping over a limb, that would be nice as well. That's why I'm finna limb all these trees. I'm tired of limbs falling out of them. Living in a forest is not what it do. So, y'all see them berries in there? They getting there. They not ready yet. I think I saw one way back there that might have been ready. There goes some there. Let's see. Here goes some black ones. Let's see what they taste like. Nah, they ain't quite ready. They look black, but they tart. Ooh, real tart. Which ain't bad, but they not ready. But yeah, I think I'm gonna mow these down after they fruit. I'm just tired of them being there, really. So back here in the back, I planted some more potatoes. I haven't checked on them. We got a lot of rain not so long ago. Several days back to back, just pouring rain almost all day. I did pull up some of my garlic back here though. This was a potato that I missed one year, but y'all see some of my little onions. No, is it garlic? I don't think that's garlic. I think it's garlic. I can't remember when I planted it. But yeah, the potatoes haven't come up because I know I planted something there. there and there. So they haven't come up yet. So that's pretty much it, y'all. So until next time, I will see you guys later.